What I actually want you to do this time is just close your eyes. Allow your chin to go toward your chest. Take a slow deep breath in. Deep, deep, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Take another slow deep breath in. Exhale. And then just continue that breathing technique as you listen to the sound of my voice and the words I speak. What I want you to do is just continue breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is an actual hypnotic induction. It's a very basic one, but it'll help me help her get her into the mind frame that I want her to be in. One more time. In a second, I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, I just want you to open your eyes and say the word out loud. 1, 2, 3.
Matt, I don't know.
You could read that though?
Yeah.
You could read that? You can see. Could you read that? You could read that? All right. It's interesting. With a little bit of hypnosis, you can kind of alter the mind and take that away. Now, have you ever not been able to read English before? Does it feel really weird right now?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right. I don't want to freak you out because people usually get freaked out after a few words, so I'll just give it right back, okay? I don't want you like going home like, oh my God, this dude did some weird stuff and then contacting my lawyer. I don't want that. All right. Look at me. Take a slow deep breath in. Breathe out. Put your hand on my hand and push down as you look at me in the eyes. Take another slow deep breath in. Out. Push down my hand more. And close your eyes. Relax all the way down deeper, deeper, deeper. Allow your chin to go toward your chest. Take another slow deep breath in. And exhale. Sleep, relax all the way down deeper, deeper, deeper. Now, one interesting thing about psychology and hypnosis, when I say sleep, she's not actually asleep. Nod your head right now. She's not actually asleep. She's awake, aware, conscious, and in control. Hypnosis just puts you in a state where you're able to be more hyper-aware and hyper-focused on certain things than you would normally be in the state of mind that you're all in right now, because you're all distracted by one thing, your eyes. Visual distraction, because humans are mostly visual creatures, actually provide a sense of distraction. It's much harder to focus on things mentally, as I'm sure teachers know. With that said, when you open your eyes, you're going to be able to read both words. We had several words, but I don't want to continue that and freak you out. So we're going to just jump right back into it and give you the ability to read both words without effort. Now, the first one, she did have a little bit of issue, if you remember saying it. She couldn't just say it, so we're just going to give her the automatic ability to be able to naturally say each of the 2 words again without issue. On the count of 1, 2, take a deep breath in, lift up your head, open your eyes, and 3 eyes wide awake. Now, out loud, I want you to say this word.
Conscience.
Good. And that's the second one we were using. And for everyone in the back that wasn't able to read this, you can read it now. What is it?
Maintenance.
Maintenance, absolutely. Good job. Thank you so much. You can go back to your chair. Appreciate it. Thank you. Really quickly, I'm going to ask you to do something weird and put your head in my bag, or at least look through my bag. She's like, don't put it that close. Can you see through it, yes or no?
No.
All right, put your hand through it to the other end. Can you poke through it, yes or no?
No.
All right, that's just for everyone who's like, oh, they can see through it, or put their hand through it. All right. Just stand there. All right, sorry. Again, ADD. You said your name was Taylor?
Yes.
All right. Proud of myself. Give me a few seconds, okay? Taylor, I want you to stand in a pose, whatever kind of pose you want. Just make something up and stand in a particular pose. For example, disco dance like John Travolta, or a statuesque pose. Anything that comes to mind, stand in a certain pose, even if it's just raising one arm like the Statue of Liberty. And please hold it. All right, so it doesn't take a lot of mentalism or psychic ability to know that when I hear someone in the back of the audience that says, don't do that one, he knows it, it's probably one of the suggestions like the Statue of Liberty I gave. If that is the case, or if it's something else, please change it now to a different pose. And peanut gallery, please don't talk. It makes it too easy. Do you have a pose?
No, I don't.
Like I said, just make anything up. It doesn't matter what it is. Do you have a pose yet?
Sure.
So just off your tone and your reply, this is what I'm going to say you're doing. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Thank you so much. You can sit back down. So for those of you who don't know, remote viewing is, for example, I could tell you what's happening behind that building in the far distance. If someone's walking, if they're walking a dog, I could tell you exactly what's happening because my psychic ability can be projected over there to be in that place right now and tell you what's going on. So I spent the past week trying to figure out how can I be somewhere without physically being somewhere. With that said, since we're coming to the end, I want to try something I've literally never done. I bought walkie-talkies for this yesterday to see if I could pull it off. And I need one person, I'm going to pick someone else for the actual demonstration, but I need one person to follow me to make sure that I'm not cheating. Yes. Because you raised your hand before they did, so yes. So come on up here. Thank you so much for volunteering. Appreciate it. Also, I need my friend Chandler, who I've been holding back for weeks and weeks saying Chandler Bing, too. Mr. Bing. Every time I say something like that with that tone, I just think of the Matrix. Mr. Anderson. Apparently not everyone watches the Matrix, okay. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Bing, Chandler. You get that walkie-talkie. I'm going to take this walkie-talkie. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk way over there. There's a little sheet hanging down by the bathrooms. I'm going to go past the sheet so that way I can't see what's going on. Make sense? All right. What I need you to do is keep track of the following. I'm going to use 5 objects. We're going to use, in fact, let's go over to this table so everyone can see it. We're going to use a cup, a can. I don't trust anyone with my cards out here, so only because of those guys, though. A cup, a can, a fork, a glass of wine. Mind you, I'm ADD, so I might forget this immediately. I probably actually will. And a plate of deliciousness. We're going to use these 5 objects. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to use this walkie-talkie. You can hear me, correct?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk out, leave the microphone here. What I want you to do, actually what I want kind of both of you to do, he's just going to be kind of my helping guide to know when to do what I'm supposed to do, which is try to predict what you're going to do, all right? When I leave and I give the okay through his walkie-talkie, what I want you to do is come up and either physically take something behind your back or just point to any one of these 5 objects. Make sense?
Okay.
Understood? All right, cool. Sure. All right. I'm going to remain on the walkie-talkie now, just so that way you know I'm actually walking out. And yeah, just walking out. And looking at the exit sign, about to leave the premises. Going through the hallway, looking at people awkwardly as they come out the bathroom. It's a fun time. And we are now in a hallway that I honestly have no clue what this is or where it is because I'm not from here. I'm going to now stop talking. I want the designated person to now choose any object you want. The designated person choose any object you want. And Chandler, please give me an okay when they've chosen an object.
Okay.
They've chosen an object, yes?
Yes.
And you're aware of what object it is, Chandler? Yes?
Can you hear me, John?
I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Okay, so question, does he have the object behind his back, or is it on the table?
He's currently holding it.
What I want you to do, Chandler, because my ADD kicked in, is I want you to, from left to right, name what the objects were.
The first one was a cup. Second one was a beer can. Third one was a fork. Fourth one was a wine glass. And the fifth one was a piece of pie.
Chandler, can you please tell him to put the fork back on the table?
There it is, on the table.
Thank you so much for that. Whew. But now, let's make it more interesting, because thank you, sir, by the way, for doing that. Appreciate it. You can go back, sit down. I can teach you how to do that with your kids if you want to. What I want to try to do now is, did he stab something with this?
I guess you'll never know. Actually, I thought he was supposed to follow you.
I switched it up because I needed someone to do it, and I didn't want Chandler to do it. Although, we can actually mix that up. This time, actually, let's mix it up a little bit. If you don't mind following me, follow me back there to make sure you know for a fact I am going back there, not doing anything weird. And this time, Chandler, I want you to actually take something. Actually, don't even take something, because someone might think that like if you touch something, somehow that's a signal. So I just want you to point, or maybe hold it up for everyone to see, and then put it back down. Make sense? Awesome. Come here, my friend, and we're going to stay on the walkie-talkie with Chandler to ensure that Chandler doesn't think I'm cheating, and this is live. No cuts, no edits. We got my helpful assistant here making sure I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating, am I?
Nope.
All right, great. We're going to go past the exit sign. And now, Chandler, we are officially now in the hallway that confuses me. I want you to take an object from the table, lift it up, show it to everyone, and put the object back on the table. In fact, yeah, no, just do that. Just pick an object up, show it to everyone, and put it back on the table, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is what I looked at last time, too.
Okay.
All right, you've picked something, yes?
Yes. Are you there?
I'm there, thank you. I'm just, I'm thinking. I have multiple eyes on me now. I have a camera and a live human person thinking I'm cheating and trying to figure out how I'm doing this. Sorry, hold on, this is taking me a minute. I can say for a fact you did not pick the fork or the tasty treat, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And this item is back on the table right now, correct?
Yes, it is.
Can you name the first 2 items from left to right, please?
first one is a cup and the second one is a beer can.
All right, thank you so much for picking the cup. We are coming back. Thank you. And yes or no, just so everyone knows, the entire time I was staring into a janitorial closet, correct? Thank you. Thank you.